From the second we had the results.
Right.
From 2nd to 5th May,
Yes.
those 3 days, there were 270 rape cases only in Nandigram. If you have to return home, if you want to reopen your own shop, you have to give in writing that you will never do BJP ever again. You will never take up their flag, and you have to pay a hefty sum. It may be 80,000, it may be 1 lakh, it may be 2 lakhs. The Bengali Bhadra lok, yes, they will keep quiet till the time these people reach their front door. It became a sort of trend in BJP, which I personally used to say trash shopping.
Okay, trash shopping. That's an interesting terminology.
Trash shopping. Because you cannot take anybody and everybody from the opposition. We got from 3 to 77, fine. But what made us feel cheated is we got 3 to 77, but out of that 77, we did not find even 7 standing beside the
people.
Yes. They have been betrayed.
They feel cheated. Of course, they feel cheated. Yes.
Cheated, betrayed, because nobody stood by them.
All right.
A lot of people are talking of alternative parties.
Alternative Hindu party and Hindutva ideals. They are very strong.
Strong Hindutva, because according to them, those people who are wanting this, they say that Modi ji has also become secular.
Right, yes.
So it's high time we, the Hindus, who are a majority in the country, we are treated as minorities.
Right.
It's high time that we have a party of our own who will think only about us.
Namaskar. Hi, I'm Gargi, and I'm back again after quite some time. I really thank all of you for huge response and support. Please continue supporting me and my channel. And those of you who have not yet subscribed to my channel, please like, share, and subscribe. See, we, the Bengalis across the world, today feel shaken because of the terrible post-poll violence that has been happening in West Bengal. And I'll be talking on that only today. But today, for the first time, I have a guest in my show. Yes, till date, I've always addressed you alone. But today I have a guest. And she is a firebrand woman from West Bengal who did not even hesitate to challenge her own leaders. Yes, she is loved and hated. But lover or hater, you cannot ignore the fiery BJP West Bengal State Secretary of Mahila Morcha, Rakhi Mitra. So here is she. We'll have a conversation and tete-a-tete with her. So welcome, Rakhi Di. Welcome, Rakhi Mitra. It's great to have you on my show.
Thank you. Thank you. And I would really thank you for all the adjectives that you have used for me.
No, you are.
I do not know whether people love me or hate me, but they have to tolerate me. There's no other option in Bengal.
That's why I said you love her or you hate her, but you cannot ignore her. Your presence is very much required in Bengal.
Even our Didi has to tolerate me. Because whatever I say, she has to tolerate, and she has to go on listening to what Rakhi says. Unfortunate for her.
No, Bengali women and Bengali men also need it. I mean, you are more vocal than any other leaders.
That is why Didi doesn't like me.
It's okay. See, your opponent will never like you.
That's okay. Exactly.
Yeah. Achha, so before we start, see, we'll come to the violence. But before we start, I think I will start with what you think are the reasons. Like I myself, I have done a video on election analysis of Bengal. But from what Rakhi Mitra thinks are the main reasons for BJP's loss in Bengal. I've heard you accusing or alleging counting fraud also in past. So whether it is that or whether it is the selection of wrong candidates, the policies, whatever you can say.
See, counting, there were counting problems. But right from the beginning, let me go back a little bit. Since the last 2 years, after the Panchayat election, after 2019 elections, 2019 elections, when we got 18 seats, after that, somehow it became a sort of trend in BJP, which I personally used to say trash shopping.
Okay, trash shopping. That's an interesting terminology.
Trash
Yes.
shopping, because you cannot take anybody and everybody from the opposition.
Right,
You have to be very choosy when you are taking from the opposition. At
right.
least, what we say in Hindi, कि थोड़ा छलनी से छान कर तो देख लो.
Huh.
That they did not. Anybody and everybody who came, they took
Right.
everything.
I think it was quite a, I told some of the leaders here that it was happening TMSization of BJP. Right.
Actually, people in Bengal, they are right now, most of the voters, especially the educated Bengalis, they are calling BJP. It's not BJP, it's Bijomul. It's BJP plus Trinamool.
Right, right.
So that I have been protesting since 2019. But I was told that when you have to expand your party, you do not see like that, because we do not have booth level people. We need counting agents. So we are taking people. So that was one mistake. You went on taking everybody and anybody. And included in them were people who were there in the Naroda and Saroda scam.
Right.
You took them. So that did not send a good message.
Right.
But from January onwards, we saw a lot of TMC people came.
Yeah, a rush of TMC, yes.
There was rush. Everybody and everybody, people were being taken to Delhi. They were making these people join. Even I went on speaking at that time also. After that, we saw when they started giving out tickets, people who have joined BJP just 2 days or 3 days back, they were given tickets.
Yes, that's sad. I mean, that's really sad. Yeah.
That is one message that went wrong with the voters as well as the old Karyakartas who have been working here for years on end and getting beaten up by these same people.
Right.
And suddenly you find those people, they are sitting on top of your head and you have to go and campaign for them.
It's
so
really
there was,
shocking. Yeah.
It's from one side, it was the voters did not like it. And on the other end, there was sabotage from within the party.
Yeah, I was about to ask you this question. You said, since the old Karyakartas did not accept this, so
there was sabotage. That happens. You remember what had happened in Delhi when Kiran Bedi was suddenly brought? There was sabotage. The same thing happened in Bengal.
Right.
There was sabotage. We had expected, at least myself, I never expected 200. That was too much of an expectation. But I had expected at least 18 MPs. If you multiply 18 into 7 or 8, 120, 21 and 20 more we can always get.
Right.
But we did not get those also. Even the MPs who were brought in to stand for the Vidhan Sabha elections,
they lost, yes.
Except Nishit Pramanik and Jagannath Da, rest of them lost.
Right. And now they have, I think they have resigned. I mean, they have
resigned. They have resigned. They said we want to go back to our MP.
MP, yeah, because no gain as an MLA of an opposition party.
Because you're I'm sorry to say, you are not getting any ministry.
Right. So no earning.
No earning. See, when Babulda was sent to Taliganj, what did the TMC people say? A minister of state is coming here to stand against Arup Biswas. That means what? Arup Biswas's stature.
Right.
His popularity goes up. Right. Those were the mistakes that I feel were made.
Right. And I think Babul...
Candidate selection was horrible.
And Babul did not have that ground level workers and supporters in Taliganj. He did not. 15
Same thing happened.
Back,
because he is from Asansol. He has been working there for the last two-time MP.
Yes.
And now you suddenly brought him to Taliganj, where the people, they sabotaged it. They didn't want to work for him.
Right, naturally.
So there was sabotage.
Right.
So this is one of the reasons. Then secondly, those who were brought in from Delhi, a lot of people were brought in from Delhi and other states, they did not understand Bengal.
Right, I think so. Yeah.
See, understanding Bengali politics is not like understanding politics of any other state.
Right.
Because here, if you go to a chai shop, chai dukan, there also you will find people discussing politics. Sabji wala, he will discuss politics with you.
Right.
So Bengal politics is a bit different. They did not get that politics. They couldn't understand it. Then there was this Bohiragato jibe by Didi.
I think
That
this
people accept.
regional chauvinism, I'll call it as regional chauvinism or Bengali supremacism.
Yes.
That was there. And I think Prashant Kishore asked her to play with that because the leaders were. So that regional, I spoke about this in my one earlier video.
There, BJP could have done something correct about it.
Right.
They could have showcased more of their Bengali leaders.
Right.
Instead of bringing leaders from other states,
Outside.
which they did not do.
And I think the language, when Modi is...
They didn't understand. Modi's language, everybody understands. Whatever he says, people clap. But when you are going, just like I went to Nandigram, when you are going to an interior village of Nandigram, those who do not speak proper Bengali, there when they are hearing Yogi ji, Dharmendra Pradhan ji talking in Hindi, they are looking at my face and asking, "Ki bolche ma?" They are not understanding.
Right.
So that was another factor.
Right. Right.
A lot of things are there why we lost the election.
Yes. See, another thing I feel that, see, the people, generally people who have supported BJP all these years, they support because of a strong ideology. They are nationalists, Rashtrabadi, they respect Modi ji, and they support BJP for the likes of the leaders like Atal Bihari Vajpayee and all. But do you think the BJP of Atal Bihari Vajpayee and the BJP of today has become different? See, BJP says we are party with a difference. But as days are going by, that party with a difference is no more different. Is it seeming like that to people?
See, when we started supporting BJP, we were young. We started supporting because of Atalji.
Right.
The same reason we started supporting.
So are you with BJP since that time, like so long?
Oh, yes.
Oh, great.
People used to call me, "To Sanghi ladki hai."
Okay.
So
hardcore nationalists, like hardcore nationalists.
But there I will point out a different point. That is, what is nationalism? I've been asking this question. What is nationalism? Nation above all.
Yeah.
Nationalism cannot mean supporting one person or one party.
Right.
Even BJP says that. Nation first.
Nation first, then party, and then the
individual. Self last.
Yeah.
So, right now, I call those people pseudo-nationalists. If you cannot criticize your government, you cannot ask questions to your government.
Yes.
If the moment you start asking, they will tell you, you are not a nationalist anymore. You are an anti-national. No. I am asking question in the case of democratic country.
Yeah, and if constructive criticism is required for the government also to evolve. Otherwise, supporters should be allowed to ask questions. Otherwise, how will the government know? It becomes another kind of dictatorial thing. Leader ne bol diya. It cannot be.
It cannot be. We are living in a democracy.
Right.
And you know what happens? The leaders don't say. The pathetic part is the leaders will never say don't ask.
Right.
It is these chamchas and belchas, I call them. They will pounce on you.
Right. The psychophants.
I always call them psychophants and the pseudo-nationalists. Suddenly, the moment you ask a question that was this a right decision, immediately they'll say you are an anti-national. No, I'm not. I'm asking a question.
Right. Of course.
Because it's for the benefit of my country.
Right.
I am fighting in Bengal because I belong to Bengal.
Right.
And I'm fighting for Bengal, for the Bengali people.
Right.
Bengali here doesn't mean those who only speak Bengali.
Right.
No, all those who stay in Bengal, I'm fighting for them.
Right.
So how come I become an anti-national? So these are the issues.
And they don't understand. I think BJP, lot of people, see, India is not only a nation, India is a civilization. Even Sangh believes that. So understanding that Indic culture and all, that if you do, and for the sake of that, you are. Today we can question Modi ji. We support you. We voted for you. We support you. If you support your party, we have the right to question you. Right to question should be there. Now I'll just ask you a little difficult question. Because so many people came from outside who had given tickets and depriving the dedicated workers who risked their life. So many people died, karyakartas and workers. Even people like you have been with us. So that dedicated and motivation. See, why CPM worked so well? Because of the cadre's dedication. Because money can't buy everything. And so that motivation and believing. So that kind of, those people were denied and new people were given tickets. So this time, did the BJP also sell the tickets? There has been murmur, political atmosphere, you hear a lot of murmur.
When you are in politics, you will hear
a lot of murmur.
Lots of murmurs. 15 minutes back, I was telling my daughter that we Indians right now, we hate everything that is Chinese, but what we love is Chinese whisper. We love that.
Yes.
We love that. So it's like Chinese whisper. You can say anything and everything you want, but it was only you bring people from that party because they were brought with a promise that you will be given tickets. Otherwise, they wouldn't have left Mamta's party. Some of them had left thinking that BJP is coming into power.
Right.
We will win here and we will get ministerial berths.
But did they pay for the tickets? Did that?
I do not know because I did not get a ticket, so I cannot tell you. I did not get a ticket, so I cannot tell you whether anybody had to pay for it or not.
I mean, you did not hear that murmur ki Simone Crowell.
Chinese whisper is always there. Yes. It is always there.
So there has been a murmur and a belief that their tickets were sold. But Rakhi Mitra does not want to comment on that.
I do not know because Rakhi Mitra did not get a ticket, nor did she buy one.
I mean, she was the most deserving. She was very deserving.
But
instead of the Tollywood,
doesn't matter.
Tollywood, I mean, they are not even star or starlets, whatever. Very.
I don't know. I have never heard of them. Believe me.
Even
Some of them I've never heard of them.
Yeah, the people who are given that they were called Tollywood actors and all. Even I did not know so many of them. Suddenly we see that beautiful faces. Politics, only beautiful faces don't work.
Politics needs this.
Yeah.
Politics needs this and education.
And you need to connect with the people. Of course, education, this, and you need to connect with the people.
If you go to my Facebook page, you will see I've always said a politician should be that much literate that you should know at least the history and geography of your country.
Of course,
It becomes very irritating when politicians of all parties, when they talk these rubbish things and you have to go out and defend them.
Right. Yeah, even I have.
Very difficult.
Yeah. Now we come to the topic of the day because I think this was required for people to understand that there was what a certain veteran BJP person thinks why BJP lost. It was important. So now we come to the violence. See, I was born and brought up in Kolkata. Now we have seen violence in our growing up as Congress CPM fights and all in the
Naxal movement and everything.
Naxal, I have not seen that, but 80s, whatever 80s, the Congress CPM fight we have seen. But not this kind of violence. We know the Supreme Court, the case has gone 60-year-old woman in Purva Medinipur, East Medinapur. And because of the threat, her daughter-in-law left the one day before. She was spared because of that. And those people who are alleged, I'll use the word alleged in the Supreme Court as TMC workers, they came and she was gang raped in front of her 6-year-old grandson. Then there is this 17-year-old minor girl who was again gang raped, again alleged by the victim that she was allegedly raped by the TMC workers. And she was thrown, I think, in jungle. Then there was this Purnima Mondal, whose husband was hacked to death in front of her eyes. She was also disrobed more. So a lot of this kind of things, you know, Marpeet, Bengal, this I don't think, I mean, see, rape, we have seen, rape has been used in war. If you see any war, riots. See, India, Pakistan ke saath war hua tha, 1971, there were war babies, the Pakistani army's rape. So in war we have seen, but in an election of a state, women are raped just because exercising their democratic right or to suppress their men from, I mean, this is unthought of, I think I know. So this is really shocking and terrible. And other than that, other violence is there. I will let you, what do you think? Is violence is in the DNA of Bengalis, or is there a cultural degeneration of the entire Bengali community in West Bengal? I really...
See, during CPM period also there used to be rapes. There used to be rapes. Mamata Banerjee, when she came into power, if you remember, the first rape case that happened was the Park Street rape case.
Yeah, but she told it a concocted story.
It was a concocted, and she said her minister, one of her ministers, Kakoli Ghosh, he had said that that lady, she did not could not fix her amount with her customer, and that is the reason.
Yeah, it was terrible. They did the victim maligning of victims.
And that lady died without getting justice. If you remember.
And Damayanti Sen was transferred. Damayanti Sen,
before even she could start her investigation, she was transferred.
No, she did her investigation with all CCTV footage, and the boys were...
That never came out, no? That never came out.
Yes,
because Kader Khan, the rapist, was helped to escape from Kolkata.
Oh God, we never knew this.
And helped by whom? Who was Kader Khan's girlfriend at that time? Nusrat Jahan, TMC's MP, her boyfriend.
I really didn't know this. I mean, this is
Okay. If you remember, another 80-year-old nun was raped.
right. 80-year-old run. Yes.
So this rape thing has become very common since Mamata Banerjee has come.
So
Because
you
she
think
did
there's
not
a
stand.
cultural degeneration has been there?
And
then,
when a chief minister does not utter a single word,
yeah, chief minister may not be able to stop it, but she should take action. She was never
she
seen
never
taking
says.
action.
She
She
has
doesn't
never
take action.
uttered a single. Every day in Nobarno at 3:30 there is a press conference, but never will you hear her condemning a single rape. You were talking about the 60-year-old woman. I had spoken about a 35-year-old woman in Minakha, Ingolganj. She was raped in front of her own son, 10-year-old son. Now let me give you another figure. From the second we had the results.
Right.
From 2nd to 5th May,
Yes.
those 3 days, there were 270 rape cases only in Nandigram.
But why is Shubhendu not talking? He's the leader.
That he should be asked. 270 rape cases, out of which in one particular village, the governor was taken. He went there, 14 girls, they came, they held his feet and they cried.
Yeah, we've seen that video.
Where is that video? Why the media did not publish it?
No, we
You
have
did
seen
not.
that video.
That internal video was not published when
Oh.
he went to the room and they were just holding his legs and
Yes,
weeping.
we've seen.
That please save us, please save us.
Governor was in tears and we got into tears by seeing those visuals.
Governor was in tears, but nothing happened.
Right.
You know, those 14 girls, they could not even file FIR. They were not allowed. These are the places I'm telling you. Khodambari,
Okay.
Kendumari, where those 14 girls were raped. Jelinham, Bhangabari, Sonachura. These are the places in Nandigram where 270 women and girls have been raped.
God.
So, is West Bengal right now? Are we in West Bengal or are we in Syria? Where are we?
And then
This
how
is a sort of jihad. This is a sort of jihad. 270 rapes in 2 days. 2nd to 5th.
God. And what about houses being burned? People are still in refugee shelter in Assam. Then I have heard electricity connection have been removed. Like
those boys who have seen their friends being murdered, they have escaped. They are not coming. Those are eyewitnesses. They are refusing to come because they know if they go to the police station, first of all, there will be no FIR. And the moment they go back home, their house will be burnt down. Their women will be taken away, raped. You tell me which woman wants, a village woman, if she has been raped, after that, does she want to come out in the open so that her entire family gets butchered? And that is the reason these women are not able to come out. Because we are not able to give them that protection. We will take them to Delhi, make an FIR, go to the Supreme Court, but she has to come back to her own village. Right. Then what happens? Who takes the responsibility? Nobody.
It's pathetic is a lesser word. But what about the state leaders? I have, of course, Shubhendu's constituency, he won. And so he should raise voice. He should come out on the roads. There are BJP workers. They should. Why can't there be a protest? And I understand the police. See, I somehow feel the West Bengal police these days has become TMC police. I have no harm in saying, because they don't, it's so common to hear that they don't take any complaint against TMC goons. So
they cannot take, sometimes they cannot take. Because those people who are taking complaints, some police officers, they are sent to the Jungle Mahal as a punishment posting.
Okay.
They also have their families.
Right.
If they are sent to Jungle Mahal, if they get killed, what happens to them? I'm not talking of all the police, but some of them. There are some of them who still haven't sold their conscience, but they cannot speak out. Okay. But West Bengal right now, the condition is pathetic. Lots of men, they haven't been able to return home. There are places in Canning where if you want to return home, why Canning? I stay in Golf Green. There's a place in Jadavpur. If you have to return home, if you want to reopen your own shop, you have to give in writing that you will never do BJP ever again. You will never take up their flag, and you have to pay a hefty sum. It may be 80,000, it may be 1 lakh, it may be 2 lakhs.
It doesn't happen in any other state. See, 4 other states went to poll. BJP won in Assam. BJP won in alliance with the Tenal Congress in Puducherry. Stalin won in Tamil Nadu. The left won in Kerala.
It happens nowhere.
Nowhere else.
2019 also people were saying that we have seen in the general elections only in Bengal there was violence. Why?
Right. So that's why I think, why do you think there isn't a DNA of the Bengalis, that Bengalis are violent by nature? Or
no, it's not the Bengalis. It's not the Bengalis. The Bengalis are tolerating too much. The Bengali Bhadralok, whom we call the Bhadralok,
they live in their own cocoon. They keep living their own
they will
cocoon.
keep quiet till the time these people reach their front door.
Right.
Only then they may speak out, or they may not. It is the village people who are protesting and they are getting killed. Even the last election, Panchayat election, it was we got all the seats, 18 seats, we got not a single seat from Calcutta.
Right.
We got it from the villages.
Right.
Even this time, we lost entire Calcutta, not a single seat.
No, I think they have that's even a pseudo-secularism, or I will say this Kolkata people, the so-called Bhadralok, I think they suffer from this regional chauvinism, Bengali supremacism, and a secular fundamentalism. I'll tell you, they have this, they don't even understand the concept of nation, civilization, I don't know what, and they don't want to open their mouth, they live in their cocoon. They don't care if the sister is getting killed or raped in the village. This is
for them in the evening, going to Calcutta Club,
yes,
sitting with a plate of fish fry,
right,
and having a peg of Scotch whiskey, that's enough.
It is shameful. I think it is shameful. I think Bengalis outside are more conscious. They are more pained. I mean, it's really.
I am an outsider. I am an outsider. I belong to Jharkhand. I have settled in Kolkata. Maybe that's the reason I get more pain. I get more affected when I see these things.
No, I was born and brought up in Kolkata. Now I am not there, but born and brought up in Kolkata. I feel the pain equally. I cry, I burst into tears listening to those news. And we can't help. We can't do anything on ground. We can just talk.
We can't do anything. Because the moment you start talking, what happens? There'll be case filed against you.
Right.
Like it has been against me.
Right.
You can't talk. You have to keep your mouth shut. You cannot talk when what is happening.
Right. No, but we are talking which are facts, which has happened. We are talking. We are not. We are saying the cases in the Supreme Court.
In Bengal, Didi speaks of freedom of speech and expression,
which does not exist there anyway.
It exists only for the TMC people.
See, the media does not do. ABP Anando, it's like a mouthpiece of Trinamool. ABP Anand is
ABP Anand, you tell me right now which media is showing what is these 270 rape cases which I told you. Can't these media go to the villages?
Right.
Why nobody is showing?
Only yesterday Times Now showed this because the cases have gone to Supreme Court.
Then, and that too after 1 month. And what did I say? From the 2nd to the 5th, in between that period, there were 270 rape cases. Where was this media?
God, it is like shocking.
And I'm talking only about one district. Nandigram is only one district.
Nandigram is only one, yes.
So you can imagine how many rape cases in entire Bengal.
And that to the district where Shubhendu Adhikari won. He defeated Mamata Banerjee.
Yes.
So there also, if he is unable to, what are the Bengali MLAs and Bengali MPs doing? I really fail to understand. What are they doing? Why are not they coming on the road? Because it is their duty to go and stand by their people. Why will the poor Karyakarta and worker die for you, work for you?
It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that only the Karyakartas are getting beaten.
Right. And because they have no security. The leaders
no security. The leaders have. They are in their, with their own security. They are moving around. It's the Karyakarta who gets beaten. You tell me, after maybe 6 months, we have a lot of municipality and corporation elections coming out. So what these TMC people, they are openly announcing that we will see to it that in the coming corporation and municipal election, there will not be a single BJP person who will be willing to stand as a candidate. Nobody will be taking a candidature.
See, even in the 2018 Panchayat election, 35% people went uncontested.
So that is what they are planning now.
Yeah, no, no, now yesterday I heard Mamata Banerjee saying ki people will put a slate on the chest and go, I will not do BJP, I'm not. Leke ghumenge. I wonder how can a chief
Threatening.
minister talk? Yeah. It's a
Threatening.
very
She's threatening. Yes, she's threatening people that if you do BJP, this is going to be your condition. If a chief minister is saying, that means she is not the chief minister of the entire state. She is the chief minister of only those people who voted for her. I can't think so.
See, people criticize Modi like anything across the country. Has any time any revenge? It's natural in democracy. I mean, this is unthinkable. Now I come to the central leadership. The state leadership, yes, they should have gone. Like Babul, he said, my car will be attacked. Why you could have asked for a little more security? He should have gone. He did
He
not.
already had security. He's
Yeah,
a minister.
he could have gone. He could have gone with some more people. He has his party followers and supporters. At least should have gone. He did not. And so as I think nobody, no leaders are seen on the road with the people. It's sad. Only a Rakhi Mitra shouting, or how can some people change? They can't. But the silence of the central leadership who are coming before election, campaigning for the election, and I mean, it's a definite, I mean, terrible silence by Modi ji and Amit Shah. I mean, they could have at least sent a message of condemnation and at least announce some compensation. See, people have lost lives, women have been raped. There cannot be any compensation in monetary terms that can justify that. I mean, no compensation will, but still compensation for the kin of the deceased, compensation for people who lost their houses. I have seen videos of 2-storied houses being pulled down. I have seen. You can say how true that videos are. Like, it really happened. So at least compensation, and send your people, forces, whatever, to at least protect. But there has been, people are feeling frustrated that the central leadership, Modi and Shah, are silent. They were so vocal before the election. So what do you think? I mean, what about the Karyakarta, the ordinary Karyakarta and BJP worker? How are they taking it? Like,
see, as a Karyakarta, I will tell you, the Karyakartas feel that they have been betrayed.
They feel cheated. Of course, they feel cheated. Yes.
Cheated, betrayed, because nobody stood by them.
Right.
But right now, I am seeing 2 or 3 MLAs, like our MLA from Kharagpur, Hiron. He's an actor. Shubhendu Dam, then Chandana Bauri. 3 or 4 of them, I can see they are working in their areas, but that is it.
I've heard that even Agnimitra also.
She is working, she is getting the money that is coming, she is getting it distributed to the women.
Okay, money is coming. Money
is coming. It's coming from the central also.
Okay, money is coming. I did not know about this.
Money is coming. Money has started
you can
coming.
share that. Okay, money has
started coming, and they are asking for whatever loss you have had, then your bank details and everything, and the money is getting directly transferred to their bank accounts.
Okay, so that is at least.
The process has started.
It has just started. Little late, because money should
better late than never.
Better late than never. That money should at least go to individual accounts, not to one leader. Then it gets a little risky. It should go to, but it is going. I've heard about
previously that was happening. They were giving it to the Jilla presidents, and it was as usual. They were not distributing it. So right now it's going to the, especially for the Mahila Morcha, it's going in their bank account.
Very good. At least it is going into the, something is happening, little bit. It is, but they need to be protected.
They need to be protected.
Yes, yes. See, I will tell you one thing, one phenomenon which I have observed recently, especially after Bengal election, that, people who have been Modi bhakts, declared Modi supporters, nationalists, BJP, strong BJP workers, supporters, Modi bhakts, those people are feeling, not only, as you said, cheated, they're feeling frustrated, and they are talking, and not only because of Bengal violence. Past 1 year, some of the silence of Modi, even when in Shaheen Bagh happened, he did not do anything. I mean, now this, the so-called farmers' protests, for months they are blocking those highways, and people of Delhi, they are inconvenienced. And then they have become super spreader of Corona also. They're going back to the villages, and the real farmers are getting MSP in Punjab now, high amount of MSP even for Kharif crop and all. So these are the people who are getting trouble because of APMC, if it goes. So anyway, we are not getting into the farm election, what we are saying, but nothing. So they are real bhakts and supporters of BJP and all those people. They're so frustrated that I have heard those people talking that there's a need for an alternative Hindu party. Like they want an alternative party with Hindutva ideals. And if this happens, they're saying we should have it before. It will be dangerous for BJP in 2024. Whatever
Votes-
that's
Votes
why
will get divided. The
yes,
votes
votes will get divided. So that should not happen. So that leadership should take the criticism of the supporters. What went wrong? You should be open to a leader should be connected. So what do you say? Have you heard such things? I have heard like that.
I have heard. Lot of people are talking of alternative party.
Alternative Hindu party and Hindutva
Oh, yes.
ideals. They're very
Oh,
strong.
yes.
Yeah.
Strong Hindutva, because according to them,
Hmm.
those people who are wanting this, they say that Modi ji has also become secular.
Right. Yes.
So it's high time we, the Hindus, who are a majority in the country,
Right.
we are treated as minorities.
Right.
It's high time that we have a party of our own who will think only about us.
Right.
Because their party, like this Indian Secular Front,
Huh.
Abbas Siddiqui,
Abbas Siddiqui. One
He
seat
had-
in the assembly.
one seat in assembly, but he gave his party's name Indian Secular Front.
Right.
Secular word was used. But if you go to his website, it is very clearly written there, I will work only for the Mussalmans. He has written
Okay.
it clearly.
Yeah, I've heard his speeches also.
So he says it, that I am there for my Musalman Bhai log.
Right.
So when there is a party for the Musalman Bhai log,
Hmm.
when there are other parties who are running after the Musalman Bhai logs for their vote bank,
30% is a big vote because they vote en masse. Yes.
then what about us?
Right.
Who will think about us? Because first of all, we do not go together. En masse,
Right.
we do not vote.
Right.
But right now, in Bengal, we got around 39%
38%.
votes.
2
Votes.
crore 28 lakh votes. Yeah,
Votes.
that's a huge amount. See, from 3 seat to
That-
77 is a big journey. If all
That's
these
a big
would have,
journey. Yes.
yeah, if
yes.
all these would not have happened, if people would not have self-cheated the old workers, I think it could have been really at least 120, 25 to ho sakta tha. That was real possible.
Even if this 3 to 77, if it had happened without these killings,
Right.
had there been no killings, it would have been a normal election. The Mamata Banerjee came back, no killing, normal way. People would have accepted it.
Right.
That okay,
right.
she has come back, third time, we got from 3 to 77, fine.
Huh.
But what made us feel cheated is, we got 3 to 77,
Huh.
but out of that 77, we did not find even 7 standing beside the
people.
Karyakartas. Yes.
No, that is really
That is what
sad.
they felt. The Karyakartas felt it.
Yes. So
Because
you
they
think there's
really
a-
work very hard. They work
Right,
very
right.
hard.
And leaders should remember that leaders don't make karyakartas. Karyakartas make leader. I think one should understand that BJP's
And
state leaders.
Any party
Any party that is.
if you bring one leader and make him stand, he will not make that party. It is the
Right.
Karyakartas who will make
Right,
the party.
right. The karyakartas make the party, and leader happens because of the karyakartas. They should remember
Exactly.
that.
But
So I think
they forgot
Bengal, yeah, Bengal lacks that kind of what should I say, charismatic or somebody who feels connected, who is brave, who will stand by the people. Bengal really lacks. And what do you talk about the center silence? What are your expectation? You can say what
You
you
are
want to-
saying Bengal lacks. See, if you look into history, it is from Bengal that all the leaders had come up.
Yeah, but today is
Isn't
Bengal.
that sad?
Right.
Isn't
It's
that
sad. It's sad. Subhash Bose came from Bengal. Or
Raj Bihari Bose,
Rajbihari
Aurobindo,
Bose,
everybody.
Aurobindo,
Yes, it's all
everybody.
Bengali names.
Yeah.
All Bengali names. And look at Bengal now, we do not have a face.
Right. So sad. So sad. Very sad.
We could not even show a chief minister's face.
Right. And that was
Even
another
Bengal
reason.
also.
Huh.
People were saying we want to see a chief minister's face. Again,
Right.
I'm telling you, because Bengal politics is different. In
Right.
other states, you can say कि BJP ही चेहरा है, Modi ji चेहरा है.
Nahi,
That
nahi.
works very well for the Lok Sabha, but
Hmm.
not for the Vidhan Sabha.
Right. It doesn't work.
When
for
you have
Vidhan Sabha.
somebody like Mamata Banerjee,
Right. They needed a face against her. Strong face against
strong
her.
face, because she is strong, whatever
Yes.
be her bad qualities. She is a strong person. She
Yeah,
knows
yeah.
her politics very well. She
Yeah,
played
we
her
can
cards very well.
disagree. Yeah, we can disagree with her politically, but you cannot deny her political stature.
Presence.
Yeah,
And
that
her
is there, that
presence.
is there. Yes.
He is a mass leader.
Yes, she's a mass leader.
You imagine doing something like this with her Karyakartas.
Why did she will go and fight the way she did for
Right?
that?
She will burn the city. You remember Hajra Mode? What she
Right.
did in Hajra Mode, she will do that. She will sit in the middle of the city. Why? The other day when her ministers were caught
Yeah, that
for
was I was
questioning, what
about.
did she do?
She went to the CBI headquarters. 6 hours she was sitting.
She was sitting there.
Not right, but she did it for her people. That
Yes.
is one thing. Yes,
That is a leader's quality.
yeah. That BJP state leadership lack. And what do you expect? You want to send any message? I don't know whether it will go to the PMO. I'll try to get it sent through. If it reaches the PMO or at least the PRO to the PMO or somewhere, I can manage to forward.
The message should be. Rakhi Mitra doesn't want anything for herself. She's never asked. What I want for my Karyakartas is give them little bit of protection.
Yes.
Send your central forces.
Total protection they require.
Central forces should have been there, because if you had thought that yes, we are going to win the elections and you send away the forces, no, you should always have a plan B.
Right.
If you lose. Had the central forces been kept here in the villages like they were during the elections, had you kept them for another 2 months, I don't think so many deaths, so many rapes and so many molestations would have taken place. That would have been a bit controlled. Karyakartas needed security.
Which is sad, which is that they are not given.
Which is sad, really sad.
What do you want? They could have done. Now, what do you think that central ministry, prime minister, home minister should? I always felt they should come out with at least a strong condemnation. We have not heard Modi.
Call Mamata Banerjee to Delhi. She is the chief minister of a state. She is not the prime minister of a country. West Bengal is not an independent country. However hard they want that. She wants to make it herself. Fine, call her to Delhi. Give her a strong message that you are a chief minister. The home minister can always do that.
Right.
Otherwise, give her some clauses. See, they are the prime minister, they are the home minister. They will be knowing better what to do with her than we suggesting them. But something should be told to her. Let's stop it. There should be an end to this.
Yeah, but do you think there are a lot of talk about president's rule? Today, governor has called upon Mamata Banerjee and asked her to give some.
He's going to Delhi. As far as I know, he's going to Delhi tonight. Next 3 days. Yeah, next 3 days he'll be there in Delhi. He'll be having some meetings. I do not think 356 they are going to implement, because she came with a huge majority.
Yeah, that is one thing, and that will be that will have different repercussion. Yes,
immediately she will immediately play victim card,
and she's very good in that.
Everybody knows her. Everybody knows her. She's very good in that. Yeah, you remember during the CPM period, every day she used to say, CPM amake mere felche, amake marte asche. Every day she used to say that. So she knows that very well. Imagine, she just did not break her leg, and throughout the election she went on showing her broken leg.
Right.
And she won the election.
Yes.
Banglar Mer, what did she say? Banglar Mer pa bhenge diyeche. They came from outside and they broke my leg. And people of Bengal, they digested that.
You think people believed in it? Maybe they must
have. Maybe they must have. Otherwise, how did she get the women voters to vote for her? On the 2nd of May, wheelchair gone, her caste gone, her leg is fine. First, she started walking. And that was the height.
High, dramatic. Yeah. It happens only in Bengal. It happens.
And unfortunately, our BJP leaders did not understand this drama first. They couldn't understand, because they have never seen such drama in their life.
Right. Yeah.
First time they saw it in Bengal. I hope they have learned their lesson. So 356 is not the option. I think they're thinking about something else.
Okay. I mean, it is.
And I presume this silence, it is a lull before the storm. I think something may happen.
Let's hope for that. If this message goes to Modi ji and Shah, I'll also try to send from my channel. You try. So at least listen to Rakhi Mitra's message to the Prime Minister. Speak out, do something. Also, I think that is, and that much if we can contribute. We cannot go on ground and fight with the goons, but if that much. And I hope and pray that the thing changes, and I hope your words come true. There is a lull before the storm.
I hope so. Praying for it. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Rakhi Mitra. Wonderful to have you. Namaskar, and thank you. And all of you, please, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, like, share, and subscribe, so that I can come back with similar kind of shows.